Good morning, everybody. It's Elle. I hope everybody had a fantastic, wonderful weekend. I certainly did. I got some sleep, which was much needed. And because I got lots of sleep, I got lots of things done. So, yeah, let's just jump right in. We're back on Icarus and in the Prometheus region. And first thing you'll notice is we have this really beautiful new Art Deco fireplace with some decorations, our little rote trophy that we got from Lab 13 that I picked up. But that is not all we did. Let's go ahead and turn the HUD back on. So, yeah, this is our second level. I built all of this out this weekend. Oh, let me get this because I've been getting some soybeans for the animals. All right. So this is our new greenhouse. It's upstairs. In here we've got our bees, our seeds, our farmer satchel that's holding all of our seeds, which, speaking of which, let's open that up and put these away. And we'll throw those back in there. And then in here we've got some fertilizer and some beeswax. I brought a storage up here. I don't know if we're going to use it or not, but anyways, and here's our new kitchen. So we've got our deep freeze here, which is pretty full. Oh, let's take this ice out. Don't need that in there. So I've got a bunch of good food in here. We've got our fridge right here, our electric stove going. I filled this up with all of our stuff that doesn't go bad. This just has a few little things in it. Our sink, so now we can wash our hands, our kitchen bench, and of course our salting table. And then over here is my bed here. I'll turn on the light so you can see I put the aquarium there. And our little black wolf rug. Our nightstand and all that. So now we're getting 274 total coziness, which lasts for 36 minutes. So that's really nice. And I put a partition here because I really didn't want to close off this room in any way, shape, or form. We're going to go ahead and turn this off. I put up a painting there. Got a painting up there. Fishing because, yeah. Put a light there. We have a light here too, so let me turn that on. So all we've got here is our wardrobe, our fireplace, a little bit of seating here, and our bookshelf that I also put up over the weekend, and then I moved everything upstairs, so go figure. And now this is the actual workshop here. Going all the way back here. So if you're wondering how I managed to get this all done, I tore down Lab 13, which has now presented us with some problems. Nothing insurmountable. It's just going to be kind of a pain. Here's our biofuel generator. I moved our workbench over here. I made a material processor. I threw the chemistry bench down here. Here's our glass. I rearranged these so that they were all in a nice row here. Sort of organized them. A little bit anyways. And then I rearranged this whole area because I made the electric furnace. So we have that going. All of this is kind of the same, but I moved our alteration bench over to here. I put the flow meter up here, but I haven't hooked it up to anything yet, so... and this is the only ice box that we're still running with, so let's snack a little bit. And of course, we still got our oars over here. We've got our textile bench, and then over here, we've got our fishing, our decor, our trophy. We got a little bit more storage here. This is more stuff that I pulled. We've got more stuff in here. Our ranching bench, I haven't put the electric biofuel or electric oxide dissolver in here yet. We've got our biofuel composter over here and our herbalism, which can now go bye-bye because we have the chemistry bench over there. So we'll just throw all this all in over here. Ice. Throw some of this ice into the ice box over here. There we go. This isn't too bad of a storm. I put up a medical cabinet here. One of the two that I have, because we have another one. Oh, I took it down. I have another one somewhere. It's probably in storage. Oh, and then just because of the shape of this place, I turned this into like a little walk-in closet where I could do some more storage if I wanted to. What else? Oh, we made the battery charging over here so that we can charge up our lanterns whenever we want, which is excellent. And then, well, we're going to go out here anyways. I moved our OEI out here and our contact device out here. I built all of this. I think we'll wait till after the storm to do any more exploration there. Obviously we have a door and a porch. That's very important. I am going to go feed the animals though real quick. Mouse would be good. I don't see it on either screen. Wow. Let's see where my mouse is hiding at. There it is. All right, let's try to get these guys fed. Yeah, I grew a bunch of soybean, and I also grew some yeast, some wheat, and some lilies so that I can make some recovery kits, recovery potions. We're just going to get rid of this ice because it's not needed. I also made some pouches so that I could carry some extra things. And I went... So the big news, the big news is, remember I kept saying we really needed gold. So yesterday... I spent the day, and I actually finally found a gold deposit. There's one here. There is one further down right here on this plateau. This one obviously was closer. So I went through all of these caves, all along here, up and around here. Could not find a gold deposit, so I found all these exotics while I was out and about. So we'll have to... go ahead and ship them back up. A little bit of coffee, much needed. Let's see, what else did I get done? As I said, I got all of Lab 13 completely torn down. So the problem with tearing down Lab 13 is, go here. On field work, we are required to go back to Lab 13, upgrade the facility, fortify the facility. Yeah, there's no facility there. I did do a little bit of research because I was kind of concerned. Obviously, I had already torn everything down, done the rebuild here. So I was really worried as to whether or not that was going to keep us from completing the mission. It will not. I am going to have to do a whole lot of work tonight, though. To make some of the things that we're going to need. I started some of it here. Let's see, let's do a sort here. I need to make, we're going to need a way to fortify and build just a little location where we can defend from, because we have to put a thing down and it's going to spew some stuff and it's going to attract a bunch of stuff, so we need to kill it, but we also need to be able to make turrets, etc. And for the turrets, we're gonna need the big thing of this. Is it called the foundry? Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I do believe. So, and this is a big boy. So, it's not too hard to make. We got pretty much everything. I ran pretty much out of copper. I'm pretty much out of steel. I finally went out this morning and I got more copper for us. We still have gold, but I'm really happy that we've got the gold deposit now, so we're good there. And I'm going to go ahead and do a quick sleep here so that you guys can see what things look like during the daytime. All right. So here's the base in broad daylight. I really love having this one skylight here. It makes me very happy. And then, of course, we've got our greenhouse. And usually I keep these lights off unless I'm actually actively working on the greenhouse at night. I really love the fireplace. It looks really, really good. I like that. So I'll show you the front. Turn that off too. Doesn't need to be on. And turn that one off. And of course I have that light there. And that is the entirety. And I had that rime tusk vestige from the mission we did. So I decided it looked good on the front of the house. Now this is supposed to be an actual A-frame. So I'm going to try to get that top bit done, but it's like not a massive priority. I also need to change some of the columns over because I want the cut stone all the way up on the front and the back, but the concrete up along the edges outlining it. So that's the thing. And then here, I'm actually going to probably put my fishing bench in here so that I can fish right out there. And I won't have to worry about it. I don't have to go all the way in and out in order to get things. But yeah, so this is where we ended. I put up some more of the turbines. We still have a whole bunch of them, so that's not a problem. So for today, we have a couple of options available to us. But what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to do the supplementary here. Rime Test Matriarch spawns less Vespers during final hunt. That seems like a good idea to me. But it also is 200 Ren. I don't really need the exotics. But the Ren I need because I want to get chickens. And I have to research them first, which I have the money for the research and all that, but I don't have enough to actually bring them down. So I think we're going to start with this.
So you figure if this experiment worked on mammoths, it might work on other Arctic creatures too. Interesting. What's your least favorite creature that you'd be happy to doom to an awful fate? Oh, I know. Vespers. Everybody hates Vespers. Luckily for you, I've been given the locations where you're most likely to find concentrations of Vespers in the area. Unluckily for you, I'm not going to share them.
Wow. Why is he such a butthead? Okay, so this can be neurotoxic, whatever. So this can be made here. So we need volatile substance, synthetic enzymes, health recovery elixir, which that's a tonic. We don't have the elixir. Really? Well, this is going to be quite the thing. Now, I think I can make volatile substance. Probably in the chemistry bench. Let's go see what we got here. So we need the tonic. Well, that's what I have is the tonic. Okay, so here's volatile substance. I can make it with guano and oxite. Well, we have a bunch of guano. That is not a problemo. So we'll throw that in there. Now, how much of this do I need? Whoops. Learn how to type L. So we need 5 volatile substance and a health. Oh, an elixir, not a tonic. Okay. So we need about 10 of the oxite, which I happen to have in here. So let's see here. We can make and then we need the elixir. Elixir, antibiotic, anti-poison, blood thinning. Those are tonics. Health recovery elixir, which takes flour, salt, charcoal, and organic resin. Will give me this. Throw that in there. Grab some wood. I have a whole bunch of more wood over in my cabinets over there. I'll just go ahead and make the max here because I need it for all sorts of electronics and whatnot. So we'll just do that. Time for a slurp of coffee. Okay, I didn't actually slurp in your ears, which is a good thing. Then we need 2 flour and a bunch of salt. How many? We need 4 of these, I think, right? Yeah, we need 4. Then we need synthetic enzymes. I have no idea how to make those. I probably should have made the volatiles last. Come to think of it, do I have any flour in here? I do. I know I've got salt. We'll just grab all of this. Ba-bum. So we need 4 of these. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We need the tonic. The elixirs, right? Yeah, that's the elixir. So we should have enough to make 4. Now, how do we make synthetic enzymes? Oh, here we go. Spoiled meat, spoiled plants, and veggie oil. Honeycomb, spoiled plants, charcoal. Okay, we got lots of honeycomb and spoiled plants. How many of those do I need? 8. All right, so where did I shove the honeycomb? I think it's upstairs. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. Grab those. Put my salt back. And the flour. And then we need spoiled plants, right? Ooh, I don't know if we have enough of those. I guess we'll find out. But we need 8. So we're gonna grab this and this. Six. Oh, we need to put this light. This is kind of my dump box. I've just sort of been throwing everything in there for right now while I'm waiting to get everything sorted and organized. All right. So now we're going to say neurotoxin. There we go. So let's go ahead and craft that before our volatiles don't work. There we go. Now, does this have... No, it does not. That's good. Good, good, good. All right, so we've got that. Assemble a Vesper cage. Can be crafted at the fabricator as well. A Vesper cage. Okay, so we need some carbon paste. Should be able to do that. Got the organics. We need some gold ore, some silica, and iron ore. But we have silica. I'm not worried about that. Got a little bit of iron. Grab the silica, which is over in here. Oh. Oh, I used a bunch of it this morning to make the concrete. Yeah, that was a thing. All right, so there's that and that. One can use platinum, one can use gold. I think we'll stick with this, but how much of this do I need? I think it said I needed 2. Yeah, we need 2. So we need a little bit of gold. All right, well, let's shove my face full of some food here. Stairs. I don't suspect we'll be gone long. I just want to get yeah, this will work. There we go. All right, that's enough food. And like I say, we're not going to be gone long. We're just going to try to go find some gold. And I'm pretty sure we can find it right in here, because I haven't really stripped the whole area of gold. And maybe pick up some aluminum while I'm at it. Oh, so the other thing I did is in here, my trusty dusty steed Nessie has other pouches with everything we need for making a quick pop-up. So we've got the campfire, we've got a cot, we've got walls, floors, pillars, some wood, a door. Oh, I've also got some flame arrows too. Just, you never know when you're going to need a flame arrow or three. Oh, I guess that's where I'm going to have to go. All right, well, we're not ready to go there just yet, so let's just not. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'll just go scrape the sides here, see if we can find some gold real quick. Try to avoid the rhyme tusks. They don't really need another head. I do believe that's a cave over there. Let's go over there and see if we've got any gold left in it. Although I did do a bunch of gold mining, which is why we have so much gold. Yeah, see, I think mostly this... Oh, there's the exotics are back. And now I have to go down there just to get my freaking arrow back. Inventory. I got some ore in there. Do you have my ramps? No, because I took my ramps out because I'm a dork. All right, well, we won't go and get that. I am going to pick up this aluminum, though, because I'm just a tad bit shy on it. Aluminum master. Mine 1,000 aluminum. There's another one over on that ridge there. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Yeah, that's just aluminum as well. I really don't want to mess with one that I've got to, like, build down into. I would just, prefer just a simple, straight-up cave that has some gold, quick gold that I can grab. Like that. I don't think I've been in this cave. I had to have, though. I beat through the wall there. Any worms? Oh, this is that cave. I remember this cave now. All right. Well, let's get our horse inside, because I don't want our horse outside where I can't hear what's going on. Come on in, Nessie. We just gotta beat up some gold. Yeah, that will do. Because, of course, there's a big old rhyme tusk right outside. Why wouldn't there be? Rhyme tusk, glacies, all the non-fun stuff. If you're wondering, the hammer is up there because I put that as my mining site for the gold. And I just put it to unlimited so I could see it anywhere on the map. So if I want to go get gold, I know where to go. Like, I know where my copper is, I know where my iron is, but the gold one is way the heck down there. Swim, swim, swim. Alright, so we'll get the frozen ore going. And let that just sort of cook its way through. I usually throw my frozen ore in here. Alright, so we need... We needed the gold ore for the what? Oh, right, the carbon paste. Yeah, in here. Composite paste. No, I want carbon paste. Have I been working on a composite paste instead of carbon paste? Oh my gosh. Where's the carbon paste? There it is. So I just need epoxy and aluminum ingots. That's handy that I did that then. Throw that in there. Then we just need some epoxy, which we happen to have a little bit of yet. Oh, that steel needs to get smelted. While I am thinking about it. Where did I put all the epoxy? In here. Because I was making oh so many things. I need to do some rhyme tusk hunting so that I can get some more epoxy. Well, I guess that works out well. I'm going to throw that in there too. And then I'm going to pop this into here. Did you already do all the frozen ore? You did. All right. I don't want my silica in there. And then the coal we're going to throw over in here. My silica is going to go over here. Alright. I just like to keep things a little bit organized, if at all possible. So now we have the 2 carbon paste we need. Alright. And now we have... Oh, is this a heavy? Yeah. Okay, what are we doing now? We're going to capture a Vesper. We're going to incapacitate a Vesper nest. Find a Vesper nest within the northern ice cave. Well, at least it's close to home. Let me clean off Nessie because she's got those ores on her. Or do I have them? No, I have them. Never mind. Let's go ahead and open and grab that out. And then I'm going to throw that in. I'm running really low on steel. And if I want to make steel rebar, I kind of sort of need all that I can grab. There we go. Okay, so I've got the heal device. I'm going to put that down there. Got healing on us. We've got health recovery potions. We are going to throw that in there for right now. I guess we're about as good as we're going to get. Go grab some food. Grab that. do I want to grab my big breakfast? I don't know. Grab that. Stew. That. Potato fries. Alright. Alright, let's do this. It's only 12:30. We got plenty of time. Do I want to take Nessie with me? Yeah, we're going to take Nessie. I can always throw a pop-up down for her. So, we'll go ahead and take Nessie with us. She's like our faithful steed. Been through us through almost every adventure already. She just can't go hang out in the swamp. It's a bad place for her. She almost died in the swamp. She's probably suffering from PTSD in the swamp. Swamp PTSD. There's no real good fast way, so we're just going to go directly. We're just going to take the direct route. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Which is okay, because I actually wanted to sort of check out this area, and I really haven't done that, because, yeah, I was a little busy building. Yep, I spent the whole weekend building. But it was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I enjoy doing builds. I'm just hoping that we don't finish it too quickly, because if we want to do the rest of the campaign, we have to start a new Prometheus map. So that's kind of bothering me, because I really like our decorations and stuff. I mean, we've worked hard to get those. Yeah, as you can see, the base is completely gone over there. All gone. I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like it's at the end of that river there. So we could probably just follow the super cool ice trail. Now, to do the next mission in this campaign, I'm going to have to get the concrete build together. I could still go rip out the rest of the base down in the southern Arctic zone, because I have not done that yet. I pulled some of the stuff out of there yesterday. Or just rebuild what we need. Got a crevasse here. Let's go up and around it, please. And then I need to build, I'm thinking some palisades. I've got to get together the composites for making the stuff we need. More rime tusk. Because what is life without a rime tusker for? I at one point had 8 rime tusks surrounding the base. It was really, really, really bad. At which point I just relogged. Okay, so we have to go inside of here. I think I'm going to put up a little thing here for Nessie. Because I don't think I want Nessie going in with me. Nessie should be safe enough if I put something here. Alright, so let's grab these bags. Let's start with that. That. Well, that's interesting. That's not horrible either. Throw these up here. Yeah, I got everything off of Nessie already. Okay, so just making sure. Let's open that. And then open this. Grab that. Perfect. So now we're going to put our little cot down right here. Hang on, let's put the furnace down first. And then we'll put the cot down. Set our spawn point here. Put Nessie safely inside. Make sure she's on stay, which I think she is. Yes, she is. Throw the wood in there. Alright, so I'm going to want this down here, I'm pretty sure. Throw a door on. I'm going to move my satchels down here. Just to keep things kind of even. Throw that in there. Then we've got our health recovery tonic, which should go down there. We've got that. We've got our heal device. And we've got our cage. Okay, I think we're ready for this, guys. Well, we've got some nice minables in here. That's kind of awesome. Oh, am I going to have to go home and make ramps so that I can get up and down from here? Maybe not. It looks like I can jump all of that. I don't have anything that I could convert into a ramp. Huh. I'm afraid to jump down there and not be able to jump back up. But I think we should be okay. That's a long drop down there. I think I would prefer not to go down there. Just saying. But I probably have to. And I don't have the ramps for doing it. Well, I guess we'll have to go back. This is one of the things that I really do dislike about Icarus sometimes, is that it doesn't always tell you what you need. Alright. We're going to need some ramps. So, because we need to go down, down, down. So we will grab Nessie and go get some ramps. Come on, Nessie. I think I have some ramps already made, so probably just grab them. Come back in the morning, because we're almost at nighttime. It's already 3:30 in the afternoon. There goes my food buffs. Now there's another cave, yeah, right there, that I have not been into. I sort of want to check it out. Because there was a big respawn point right here, and I could never get in here. Yeah, don't get mad at me. Oh, so this leads through over to here. Awesome, and then there's another down area over here, but I can't go down there because I don't have ramps. This is becoming the story of my life here at this point. Nessie, did you seriously get stuck? There we go. Nessie is stuck in the wall. Let's just go and turn around. All right, off we go. We came, we saw, we explored. I'm sort of debating maybe getting some concrete ramps, but I think we'll just do wood for now. Should be fine. It'll be fine, Al. Maybe some pillars would be a good idea as well. Just in case we have to build some for extra support. I'm just thinking if there anything else I should maybe take with me. Check the coffee supplies too, because coffee is very, very important. Especially in the super cold area of the tundra. I gotta admit, I really, really like this campaign. It's been a lot of fun so far. And it's nice to see that we have them on Olympus Styx and on Prometheus, because we'll have to do the other two as well, which will be hopefully a lot of fun. I have found this to be just a great way to just explore the other side of the story that they have for Icarus. I think it's really awesome. Now we've got this whole black market animal hunting group, Norax. I went way out of my way for that freaking rhyme tusk. Look at that, we're just ringed by wind turbines. The one chimney sticking out on the side there from the old bedroom. go. All right, I might have some ramps. Let's see here. I have pillars, so let's grab those. We have a lot of spoiled meat. Can make a lot of volatiles with that spoiled meat. Did I put some in here? No, does not look. I could do the stone ones, which would not be horrible. No wood ramps in there. Oh, there we go. Got 7. Do we think we're going to need more than that? Grab these wood floors too. I think we're gonna maybe make a few more. What else do I need? Crafting for wood ramps. That's perfect because that's what I wanted. I wanted 10. We'll keep the wood on us. All right, it's already 5:30. So I think we'll just wait for just a little bit here. Yeah, we're good on that. Might as well do this. Oh, so yeah, this looks really good when these lights are on in here. You can really see in the garden. Okay, pick those up. And then come in here, and we gotta put our seeds away. There we go. And we can put that back. Oh, I do have an extra 2 right here. All right, so we got, I think that'll get us down there. We should be fine with that. We'll go throw some more soybeans in there. There we go. They have got plenty of food. All right, so I'm going to take just a moment, guys, to go to the little girl's room and all that before we head out. That way we don't have to stop once we get up there. We can just run right through it. And you guys can stare at this beautiful scene of the fireplace with the rote and the crystals and all the good stuff. And I will be back in just a couple of minutes. I also need some more water because, yeah, my water bottle is pretty much empty. Oh, finish this little slurp of coffee. Much better. All right, guys, I will see you in just a couple minutes. right, I am back, and I see that I've come back at the start of a storm. Lovely, lovely. Storm incoming. No, the storm is here. And this is a pretty big one. I think our glass here, yeah, the glass can withstand pretty much anything except for the biggest storm. So we should be okay here. Guess we'll find out in a minute. So we'll just stay put. Make sure that it's actually gonna do all right. I do want to grow some corn, so let's get that started while we're waiting for the storm to pass. I like creamed corn. I also need... So we'll just plant this. Open this up again. Put that in there and put that in there. I haven't tried growing those little purple seeds yet. I'm hearing some crackling, but I don't hear tearing of the glass. So I think we're okay. Bum 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 ba bum. So yesterday as I was building this, I had another storm come in. It was a thunderstorm, and the tree that was right out here got caught on fire. I was very sad over this. I was like, I really like that tree. I purposely did not cut down that tree so that, you know, it would be there. I do want to build some Art Deco furniture to go around here, but, you know, again, I don't know if I necessarily want to invest all the resources and everything, because I don't, I think if I start a new Prometheus map, I think it overwrites this one. So that would kind of sort of suck, I'm not going to lie. All right, get through the worst of the storm and then we'll sleep. Because the rest of the storm is easy cheesy. We don't have to worry about that. I love what they did with the electrical too, to make this all nice and straight looking. Now typically I pull the columns down in order to hide the wiring back behind it. But I didn't use any columns going across, so you still would have seen it going across that frame there. It wasn't such a big worry for me to, you know, make it look at least decent and nice right here coming up the column, so I just left it. All right, let's go sleep, and then we'll get out of here. There we go. You know, I've been just needing a reason to take this with me. So I think we will. All right. All right, Nessie. Let us be jamming. Out in a full-fledged snowstorm. It's a wonderful thing. Bum, bum, bum. I really don't want to mess with a wolf today. No, I don't. That storm's just about over. And just like that, instant clear. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, like I haven't gone through any of the caves that are up here. So if I need to do some mining, I do have areas to mine yet. Oh, well. That's really no good. And it's just the start of it. That is really, really bad. Probably gonna take some damage for this. Gosh! And I tore down Lab 13. We could actually, like, you know, take a break over there if I hadn't torn it down. Yeah, there is the damage, but we're good. We got plenty of food stuff, so we need to rejuvenate it when we get to the encampment over there. Problem is visibility at this point. Oh. Come on, Nessie. Power through. Oh, we still got so far to go. And of course, we get to the cave right as the storm ends. Hey, Amanita, good morning. How are ya? All right, we'll take a minute here. Let's go ahead and activate that. Oh, right. Okay. I didn't bring the actual campfire. I brought the furnace. Next time I'll bring the campfire. I am excellent. Thank you, Amanita. Thank you. Thank you. I did a lot of work on the base and everything this weekend once I finally got some sleep, so that was good. I'll show it to you after I get done here, where we're doing the next mission. It's a supplemental mission, but I think it's going to be well worth our time to do. We have to go catch a Vesper. All right, let's put this down here so that we remember that we have it. How was your weekend? Actually, your week, because I didn't see you at all last week. Goodness. You were out and about doing things. All right, let's get in there. All right, I have everything on me. We should be good. Yeah, there is so much good mineable here. I'm going to be like a couple days clearing, well, in-game days anyways, not real-life days, just clearing out this cave of all of its goodies. All right, well, I guess this is where we start, huh? Let's grab this, and we're going to throw that down in slot 4. I don't mind doing a little bit of a jump to get to it. Ow! I didn't really want to do that, though. Alright, we'll grab those. Since we're down here. I do believe that is what we are looking for right there. That's a long way down, though. Oh my goodness. Trying to decide if it's worth just building down through here to get down, because we got a lot of structural support. Well, we won't know until we try, right? All right, that's how I look at it. Let's try this instead. There we go. Oh, yeah, no, that's not going to work for us, is it? Because of those big old spikes down there. Alright, back over to here. But I don't see a way to get up and over around to there to come down. I love hearing my lantern jingle. Just sort of makes me giggle a little bit. Alright, so let's get this kind of set up. There we go. As long as we've got contact with the wall here, we should be okay. Yeah, that's definitely a Vesper nest down there. Let's do that, so that we have contact. I don't think I want to chintz out here on that. Okay, I have no idea what we're doing here, but, yeah, let's do this. I don't know if you can sneak up on Vespers. It was a nice one. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, well, you've got to be kidding me. I got to go down even further? And here I was saying, let's not be chintzy with the frickin' stuffs, huh? Okay. Alright, we'll leave that there. That's fine. I'm thinking down here might be better. No, because see, there's another jump down there. So I guess we'll just do it the this way here. There we go. Stabilize that one. Stabilize that one. Pick off what we can from a distance. There's still one more, but I can't really see him. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. There we go. grab our pickaxe. This cave is a little creepy. Deploy the aerosol near an Arctic vesper nest. All right. Come here. Use the healed device to stabilize the nearby incapacitated. Nearby incapacitated. Ow! No target detected. Well, there isn't any incapacitated ones. Oh, come on, guys, really? Ah, that went wide. That one did not. So, am I missing something here? Don't tell me I have to do this all over again, because I don't really want to have to go make all of that stuff over again. Yeah, I think I have to try this again. I don't think I'm supposed to kill that dude when he comes out. I think I have to just let him get incapacitated. Well, fudge monkeys. And that's L's official word for the day. Yes, that is L's sigh of discontentment. Did I just lose my other one? I did. Well, don't that just, like, stinkola? Wait, did I go up the wrong way? I think I was supposed to be over there. Yeah, I'm supposed to be over there. Over there. Yeah, you're not gonna make it if I do that, so we'll do that. Okay. Well, fudge. So we gotta make another aerosol thing to stabilize a nearby incapacitated vessel. Well, alrighty then. Nessie, we're really sucking. So just enjoying your last couple of weeks before school starts again, or did you already start? Three more weeks. Excellent. Get the last bit of that summertime fun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So now I'm going to make that stupid aerosol again. Ugh. Look at that. We can see the house from here. That's kind of cool. I might grab a campfire while I'm here too. That way we have it in the little encampment there. So if I die in the I don't think I'm going to die, but... Ugh, rhyme tusk just spawning everywhere in front of me. So it's supposed to be an A-frame Amanita. I just haven't finished the top cap yet. But we have a whole lot more space. I put out more wind turbines. So yeah, we've got lots of power. Not an issue there. All right, Nessie, you hang out right there. All right, so the neurotoxin aerosol, got that. We need those, and those. All right, so here's the workshop now, Amanita. I want to replace these tiles here with the concrete, so I can move these upstairs. We've got our little like these are my lesser used items here, with a little walk-in closet. This was the bedroom. It is no longer the bedroom. And here is the upstairs. So we got our little bedroom over there. I didn't want to put any walls in here because I wanted it to feel open up here. Downstairs, I want to put some walls and kind of partition some things off. I made the Art Deco fireplace. I put some decor on it. Rebuilt my kitchen. Got our deep freezer, our fridge, our stove. Can wash our hands. Put a little bit of decor up, some paintings. And then this is my new greenhouse right here. My corn is ready, but it can stay there. Thank you. That's what I spent my weekend working on. I gotta say, I really, really love the space. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to finish that top bit. And then, wait, I'll show you the front door real quick. So this is our new front door, because I want to build a bridge over to there and then over to there. But this is what the front looks like. So I've got the rime tusk head up there. I got the contact device there. And then under here is going to be where I put the fishing bench so that if I want to fish outside, I can just run right in here and do my filleting and cooking, etc. So yeah, this is the base. Thank you. All right, so we need to make this neurotoxin. We need the stimulants first. So for these, we need. Can I make 8? Yep, I can make the 4 I need, which is actually 8. And then for the elixir, I need the flour and the salt upstairs. But I sort of want to do some partitioning in this room here. Like I'm thinking this area here will be mostly storage. Oh, I also made an electric furnace, so things are a lot easier to do now. That's always helpful. That's the elixir. So we need 4 of these. I need more organic resin. Wait, how much do I have in here? Oh, I have 2. I've got plenty of wood. I don't have any oxide. I'm gonna have to go farm up some oxide. Yeah, I finished the porch this morning. That's what I was actually working on this morning before I started streaming. And if I have to restart this map, I might make an actual permanent Prometheus map, and I think I might copy this house design. Because I really do love it. It's a really nice house design. Maybe, I haven't decided yet. All right, so let's make 4 of these. And then for the volatile substance, where is it? Here we go. So more oxide, of course. Definitely gonna have to go farm some oxide tonight. Then we need to grab some iron, which I have in here. Throw that in there, and we need to make the neurotoxin stuffs. Try this again. All right. All right, I decided that I didn't need the pillars, so we'll put those away. And we'll grab the campfire. I have a lot of base parts. And see, that's kind of the bummer about losing this map, because we have all of this decorative stuff that I want to use. But if I run the second part of the campaign, the bits that we're missing requires you to run the map again in order to do it. So, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. All right, here's our campfire. We'll take that with us. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so let's go do this. Come on, Nessie. All right, let's try to actually get this done the right way this time. Because, yes, the rime tusk right there. That's a great idea. Thanks, guys. Oh my god. The whole place is crawling with rime tusks. And woofies. And more rime tusks. Yeah, so the front porch, I put the wall piece there and then the beam, and I was like, that just looks really dorky. So I decided that the mammoth vestige that I had should be put to good use. But I'm so out of supplies now. So it's like, I got to do, after I log off here, I got to do a ton of harvesting of materials. I did some wood this morning, but I need to go get the gold out of the gold thing. I refilled the copper and the iron, so I need to go get those. I need tons of silica for more concrete to do the next mission after this. And I've got to build all the stuff that we need for that mission, because that's going to be pretty intensive. And I'm hoping we can do it tomorrow. If we can't, I'm going to grab a mission out of the regular Prometheus missions, and we'll do that instead. Hi, guys. Thanks for popping up right in front of me, literally. So that's the goal. That's the dream. That's what we want to do. Bum, 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 bum. Let's pick this up. And then we'll put this one down. Oh, right. All right, well, we can put it over here. I'm not in danger of landing in it if it's right there. Deactivate. Nessie, dearest, if you could please hold on to that for me. And then what do you got in here? You got the flame arrows, which I don't need. Oh, you've also... I've got that, and I don't need that either. And I don't think I need my axe on me either. Alright. And then... You know, we'll do that. Because I'm not going to be pickaxing anything right now. That holds my electrical tool. Alright, you can hang on to those as well. Alright. Let's stuff our faces here. Alright, so we want to build from here to there. I could just maybe jump it. Oh, I said I don't want to mine, but it would be easier to mine this freaking silicon rock out of my way. We're gonna... That's not really what I wanted to do. Did you really? Yeah, you really did. Grab that out. You know what? You could put the iron sledgehammer in there. I don't need that right now. And then let's put that... We'll put it there. I'm so indecisive sometimes. Survive in caves for 15 hours. Very nice. I don't think I can reach that one. I could if I do. A little bit of support there, please. Thank you. There we go. Alright, this jump isn't too bad. Ah, the nest. The nest, the nest, the nest. Okay, so we got the aerosol, we got the heal thing. Alright, we gotta tear this down to get to... because we only have 5. Alright, that should be enough. Please stop getting stuck behind the gold ore. Thank you. Okay, I don't see any Vespers on it this time. Oh, there's one. Protected by the nest. Yeah, he saw it like on the other side of it. No, that didn't work. Wait, are you incapacitated? He was. He's incapacitated. I gotta get rid of your friend here, buddy. Come here, butthead. All right, that's it. Goodness. All right, so place food or medical items here. So he needs a suture kit. He needs a regular bandage. Ow. While his friends try to kill me. Ah! Let me just say, I dislike Vespers. I think I'm supposed to incapacitate this nest. Let's try that. That might help. All right. So what do you need here? A festering wound. I didn't bring anti-parasitics with me. Oh my goodness. You need oxygen. You need food. Will you take any kind of food? Okay, so he ate my food. He needs some water. Oh, that was coffee, but that's okay. He needs O2. Frostbite. Heat bandages. Okay, so we need heat bandages and we need anti-parasitic. I feel like I've gone back and forth a lot for this quest already. At least it's not down in the southern Arctic, so I guess I'll take what I can get here. Let's see here. There we go. Really? Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody do it either. It's a supplemental, so you don't have to do it to do the next one. But the next one we actually weren't ready for because Lab 13 I took down over the weekend. And then, of course, I realized that I wasn't supposed to do that. But it is what it is, so I said, well, we'll go do this one, and that'll give me time to get ready for that. So anti-parasitic and a heat bandage. We're not going to wait around. We're just going to run home and get this stuff done. But apparently it's supposed to make it to where we have, during the actual final hunt for the Rhyme-Tusk matriarch, it's supposed to, she won't call for so many Vespers if we do this one. Which, given, like, how sharp and pointy their beaks are, it probably is a good idea. Or at least that's what it said the quest reward was, so I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, because I don't, if I don't like Rhyme-Tusk as it stands right now, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like the matriarch. I mean, for the most part, I give a very wide berth to the Rhyme-Tusks. I mean, I can take them out. It's not an issue. It's just, it's a lot of waste of arrows and whatnot, so. Ah, it's one irritated kitty. We'll recharge our lantern while we're home. get the 2 things that I think I know how to make the heating bandages. Pretty sure I learned all of that. I mean, I've got 123 blueprint points. I'm not too worried about it, but... You know, I don't know if the lantern actually makes it better or worse. I mean, sure, you can see the immediate area, but beyond that, it's pretty much pitch black. It's pretty much pitch black that way, too. All right. Guess that's better. You can see the immediate area. So, notes for anybody who wants to do this quest, make sure you take all the stuff you need with you. Oodles of ramps, like lots of ramps, maybe a couple of neurotoxin aerosols, and the oxygen, the water, all that good stuff, along with food and heat bandages and anti-parasitic stuff. And all right, Nessie, you get to hang out here for a bit while I go make more stuff. All right, heat bandages. I don't know if I make them here. I can make vitamins. What do vitamins do? Provides the vitamins for 6,000 seconds. Provides resistance to many of the afflictions on Icarus. Wow, that's actually pretty nice. What is this? A water treatment pill. Yeah, I don't need those. All right, so do you make bandages? It does not look like it does. Crafting. So we've got, oh, here we go. So we need charcoal, oxide, fiber. Charcoal, oxide, and fiber. So we got charcoal in here. We have oxide. I have fiber in one of these things. There we go. So we want to make that. Healing frost and frostbite, yeah. So we're going to give him that. And then we need anti-parasitic tonic. Do I already have one? Antibiotic. Strength enhancement. Anti-parasitic. Craft that. It was anti-parasitic, wasn't it? No, we're going to take the antibiotic just to make sure. That's how Elle's feeling about things today. We're going to throw our frozen ore in there. All right. And then we need to refill our coffee. That's why there's a light there. And one there. Turn you on. So coffee, coffee, coffee. Oh, this has to get filled with water, right? Get some more coffee brewed. This one will, yeah, it should just need one because that's an actual wound. And we did that on the first mission where we had to go heal Avery, that dude that was up at that camp. He had, he needed the antibiotic or anti-parasitic, one of them. Anyways, I just brought one and it was fine because that cures it. Throw that in there and make a thing of coffee. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go to the little girl's room real quick. You guys get to stare at the fire again. I'll even turn off the HUD so that you can just enjoy the ambiance of the beautiful rote with the crystals in the fire. And I will be back in just a couple minutes. And then we're going to sleep and go finish this damn quest. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'll be right back. It is very cozy, isn't it, Amanita? Yeah. And, you know, you take the HUD away and you're just sort of chilling there with the vibes, man. All right, let's sleep. And let's go. Let's go do this thing. All right, off we go. Back to the same damn cave. And there's a glacier in our path. And there's a wolf over there. No, that's a deer. Okay, we're good. This place is dangerous, man. But we have a cozy fireplace. Yes, we do. That thing was expensive to make. A lot of gold bars went into making. I think something like almost 40 total for the chimney stacks that had to go on top. So, for the next mission, we might start working on it today because it's only 11 o'clock and we're almost done with this one. We have to go back to where Lab 13 was, keyword being was, and build up a new little fortifiable location. Now, I did start making concrete earlier. I do have more rocks. I went and chopped a bunch of wood so I can make more tree sap. We might need silicon, so we might have to go out and get some silicon. Just trying to think. Because I'm going to make it kind of an open thing so I can shoot. But I think we need to make the foundry in order to get the other things. Because since I destroyed Lab 13, and then I saw in the mission thing that we needed Lab 13, I sort of know a little bit about what to expect on this next fight. So, yeah. Well, it's gonna be a fight. That's for sure. And I really want to do that one tomorrow. I don't think we'll be ready Wednesday for the matriarch, but I'm thinking by Friday we should be able to do the matriarch. At least that's the hope. That's the dream. Have enough ammo, enough weaponry, etc. to be able to do that. Oh, poor Nessie. I ran her ragged. She's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all we do is go back and forth, back and forth. But at least for the next time, we know what we got to do for this one. All right, Nessie, you stay there. I am going to throw some food in my gush. So that's fine too. Are you actually anchored? You are? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's still there. Excellent. I'm becoming a pro at this cave at this point. Alright, so we shouldn't need to kill any more of those. You know what? This damn thing is driving me nuts. Oh, I can't get that little bit. There we go. And I got cave lung. Isn't that just lovely? I've gone in and out of here so many times that it's finally said, yep, you're getting cave lung now. I really wish that it would do it a little bit nicer, but that's fine. All right, little buddy. What else do you need? So he needs the anti-parasitic. All right, so we'll put that there, and then you need this. All right, he's all good. Wait, you want some more oxygen? Maybe water? Well, coffee. So we'll have a little bit of a hyper... Yeah, that's what he needed.
That one is rather large. Be careful, contractor. It's amazing what can be justified all in the name of science.
Perform the I gotta experiment on it? We're gonna perform experiments on it. Now I feel bad. Saved its life so that I can do mean things to it. This is why I would make a horrible research scientist. Ah, L, you're a dork. You know what? That one can actually come up. So we're just gonna go up like this, and then we're gonna grab that. No, I didn't leave one down there. Okay, good. Okay. And then I need to go up here. So we have to craft a synthetic enzyme we're gonna virus it? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go hide in our little hidey hole here. Nessie, I'm back. That's right. We're back. We're back. And look, we got a little critter. A little critter friend. Yes, yes we do. I think I'm going to leave this here for right now. Do I want... No, I think we'll take it with us. Because I don't see a point in leaving it here for right now. Otherwise, I got to make more stuffs in order to make another pop-up and things like that. So we'll take it with us. Go ahead and activate this so we stay nice and toasty warm. And just wait out the storm. And right after the big red part of it, we'll leave. Well, we'll start tearing down everything. Besides, we got 5 minutes of freaking cave lung. Maybe what I should do, Amanita, is when I go AFK like that, is I should play my space music. My intro music for when I'm going to start streaming. So you guys can stare at the fire, have some music. It's almost tempting to actually do, clip that bit out and make that as like my BRB screen. because it's really pretty. I'll have to see what kick limits me to it. It is? Yeah, I sort of thought so too, but I put a little bit of music in the background to it so that, you know, and it just says BRB on the bottom and people will know that I'm just AFK for a couple of minutes. I might have to work on that this week because now the idea is stuck in my head and I really want to do that. And it's not often that you find like little things like that in a game that really work well for your stream and whatnot. So I think I want to take advantage of that because I'm sure there's going to be lots of times where I play Icarus just doing various things since, you know, they're always coming out. And we still got to do Styx and Olympus for their campaigns too. All right, let's go ahead and grab that and that. You have my pouches, right? That you do, that you do. So we want to throw that in there, and that in there, and that in there, and that, and then you've still got room for 2 more things. Let's pick this up. All of that into there. And throw that in there. All right, Nessie's got the goods. Yeah, I think I will definitely work on that, Amanita. I think that is going to be my project for this week for the stream. It's unfortunate because it would be a really nice one too if I could do like a animated kind of one for my start, but Kick doesn't let me do that. Maybe if I make it into a GIF, I don't know. I'll have to look, see if they allow me to use GIFs to do it. But I'm pretty sure the last time I looked they didn't, but they've made a lot of changes, so maybe, it's a possibility. We gotta let Nessie catch up on her stam. See the house off in the distance. Just a few trees surrounding it now. I purposely did not want to chop down the trees because the Arctic, I mean, like this whole area is just kind of barren. So the trees are kind of nice, but they keep getting burned down by the storms. Burned down, blown down. It's like Icarus to say, no, we don't like trees. Trees are bad. Let's get rid of all the trees. Perfect. Waited out one storm just to get down here and have to go through another storm. It's a mild one. No biggie. We'll take some damage, but it'll be fine. Catch up on your stam, Nessie, when you get out of the storm. This is why we need bridges. Just in time. All right, so we have to craft a synthetic enzyme virus. Enzyme virus. So we need synthetic enzymes, super cooled ice, and salt. Well, we have super cooled ice, so we need 3. That gives me 5. So super cooled ice I have hiding here. Deploy the cage and use the virus on the Vesper. Do I actually want to maybe do this in my house, or do we maybe want to go outside with this? Because I'm thinking not such a great idea to do this in the house. Maybe the greenhouse? We don't have as much that can be destroyed here. Let me just pull down my corn plants. I mean, I have lab coats and things like that right next to the greenhouse. Definitely outside. I just don't want it to go after my animals out there. All right, we'll do it outside. All right, guys, we're gonna go over here, far enough away from the guys. I don't have to worry about it. And use the virus on the Vesper. Do I have to? Release the infected Vesper cage in the cave. Sigh. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say too, Amanita. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, I'm only claiming one of the returns to the cave is my fault because I didn't bring enough ramps with me, obviously. But the rest of this has been a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right? Exactly. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't have to go as far in. I hope that I can just like maybe get to, we have tours all day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Every day. All day. Storm or no, it don't matter. We'll take you anyways. Ugh. Well, gosh, I said that, you know, I didn't know this area very well, but I'm getting to know this cave really super well. But I think I'm going to give it like a really good, at least one real life day before I come back to it after we finish this. Because I'm a little tired of looking at it. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Nessie, you're going to be fine right here. Yeah, don't give me that. Kind of tired of coming here myself. So, do we think this is good enough? We'll go down here and deploy it. This is easy to get up and down from. Do I have to? That's it?
Well done. You just let loose a creature with an unknown potential mutation into the wild. I'm sure that won't turn out to be a problem later. Mission complete. Your next contract can be found on your chosen contact device.
All right. Let's go get some chickens. I want to get chickens. I want chickens. I want eggs. I want big breakfast. Is that a kitty? That's a kitty, Amanita. That is not a chicken. We need chickens. But I think I can only get one, which should be fine for me. I mean, really. Build a little fenced-in area for its coop. Ah, that could be fun today. I do also want to build. Well, I don't know. You know, I'm really like wishy-washy. I'm gonna guess that yes, they're gonna wipe my my current Prometheus map if I start a new one. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I think the only way you can keep it is if you start a new character. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Oh, hang on. Itch on the back of my arm. There we go. I mean, it's a relatively painless one if you go well prepared. So if you take everything that you need with you, the cage and then the virus, etc., you can just do everything right there and just make it like 1, maybe 2 runs back and forth. Well, I'm guessing it's more about the fact that you don't know what it's going to do, and in our case, it's going to reduce the number of Vespers at the final battle. So, but you don't ever really know what you're releasing out into the wild when you do something like that, right? You don't have any idea of what it's going to do to the ecology or anything like that. But at least it didn't attack us. Well, it said on the mission that's what it does. So one of the mission rewards is that it reduces... That's a wolf in front of us. Of course, I'm not going to have any idea because I've never done the final battle, so... Beats me. I won't have anything to compare it to. See, there they go, knocking down more of my trees. Have you seen the final battle, Amanita? Okay, we can put some stuff away. I forgot to put my corn seed away. Oops, my bad. You're not sure? That makes sense. So the next one. So this is the one that we just did. And it says down here, Rhymetusk Matriarch spawns less Vespers during the final hunt. So, yeah. And then the next one that we have to do is this one, which gives us the Rhymetusk head armor, which is why I'm saying I'm hoping by Friday we have, because we're going to have to do a bunch of resource harvesting to get this armor, because I think it's going to be helpful in the last battle. Because then we have glaciation here, which is going after the matriarch. So, that's the plan. Anyways, that is the plan. Chickens! Wait. Stuff my face first. Then we deal with chickens. And since we're going to be home for a little bit, I'm going to go toss the rest of this up in the freezer. And those are our corn seeds. There we go. Ah, that just is so pretty. I just love that. Anyways, get down here, and we want to go look into chickens. Yeah, so now we have enough to at least get one chicken. All right, let's get a chicken. Now, let's build the coop before we get the chicken down here. Oh, that's the rancher table, isn't it? What do we need for a chicken coop? What are these? Desert, Arctic. What does that do for them? 15% movement, minus 30% food consumption, 15% cold resistance. Oh, I didn't realize that. 10 seeds and 5 pumpkins to make that? Goodness. All right, so we need some wood, some fiber, some nails, some paints. Got some paint still left over here. Got some nails too. Got wood here. And fiber here. Space chickens! Yup. Gotta have the space chickens. Ooh, we could get a rustic one, or we could get a pretty bright luxury chicken coop. If we're gonna have a space chicken, we're giving it luxury, man. It's gonna have a nice bright red barn. Yeah, we can drop these. I don't need those. Space chicken, space chicken. I wonder, I've got a bunch of railings. So I'm thinking maybe, so we could do like a 2x3 area here. Cause see, I got all these railings here with a gate. And where do we want to put our space chickens? Like right over here, I think. Where's my titanium deposit? It's right here? Yeah, okay. And then we want to put this out. I don't know how big this thing is, so hopefully this will fit. Oh, it does, very nicely. Let's put the railings up first. Do I need to actually put a floor down for you to, like, snap to this? Oh, that's the gate. Never mind. Yeah, it needs to snap to a floor. All right. I've got floors. This is not a problem. Might have to upgrade it later, but... yeah, there we go. Then we need our gate. Look at that, we'll be able to visit our chickens. Yeah, they do. That is no joke. They deserve all the luxury they can get in this biome. Oh, wait. Why can't they make it to where when you're looking at it, zero, 15, 30, 45. Oh my gosh. Now you're supposed to be able to go in these. Oh! Oh, look at how huge it is. I think we're gonna want to make them a feed trough. Let's see, I've now totally gotten completely sidetracked with space chickens. Yep, it's a thing. So there's supposed to be an animal feeder that we can make for them that will convert their food into omni food. How do we fit there? I don't know. It just happened. Like I made it happen. Let's see here. Royal animal, heated animal, burlap, glass food trough, metal, rustic, ornate, metal, electronic food trough. See now I think, is it the electronic food trough that makes the omni food? Because our chickens got to eat. That's going to take a bunch of carbon fiber. Titanium plate's not too... The platinum weave, though... That's going to be a bit of a pain. Alright, so we'll have to do some farming. Although I do have a little bit of seed animal feed, so I could do some farming while they have that. Alright, let's see how these guys are doing on food. Alright. Well, let's go get our chicken. One chicken. I'm gonna go grab the exotics so that we can do a trade. Oh. This is a really super tight fit, though. Alright, so... Deployed and defrosted on a planet. No. 6. Oh, it's too high. Okay. This is all new to me. If we can get inside, we can sleep with them too. Here, let me turn on the lights so we can see. We need a bed in here for us to sleep in here. But you have to be in stealth mode to get in and out of it. I don't know what this is doing, so we're gonna go make a food trough for them. Or actually, I think I have one. Let's see here. Is it in here? Because I have their old one that I had outside. Alright, so there's a water trough. Yeah, I can deal with that. I don't really want to, though. I can probably build them one of the plumbed ones. Food trough. There we go. Do I have the seed feed on me? No, I don't. It's defrosting it? Okay. Hey, whatever. You can't actually put the food trough inside. stinky. All right, we're going to put the food over here. Let's go make some... Let's go plant some corn for the chickens, or... Yeah, no, we'll do soybeans, because we need more soybeans for the other animals. There we go. And then we need a trough like what they have for water. So, this is a large. It requires that. This can be plumbed. It just needs wood. All right, we got plenty of wood. We can do this. I don't know where we're going to find a place to put this water trough, but... How do I know when this thing is done? Oh! Fowler, really? What should we name it? What should we name our little chicken? That looks like a rooster. I'm sort of leaning towards Pecker. Or Pekina. Peckerina. Pecorina. It's won me over. Okay. Oh, good lords. All right, Pecorina, where did you go? Now, I want to put the water trough, yeah, like right here. No. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not looking for exactness here. There's Pecorina. Okay, so now we need water connection. So I need my water connector tool. Where I don't even know where the heck I put that puppy at. It could be anywhere in here. Oh, goodness. In here? There it is. And then we'll put our fences away here. So let's see here. This is going to be so ugly, but you know, it is what it is. We'll hide it behind the stairs. I need to go around this. There, Pecorina has water and food. There you go. Produce eggs for me. Oh. I hope chickens can withstand the storms here. That could be bad otherwise. Do I have my light on? Oh, I do. Oh my gosh. Well, let's exchange that out. And then in here, I want to throw that. Let's put our nails and fiber away. This place, I need to clean this place out. I've got so much junk. Oh, I've got some gold ore on me too. Let's throw that in there. All right. All right. I am going to do that thing that I do. We'll give you this beautiful view. And I will be right back while we wait for the storm anyways. It sounds like the storm is over. Excellent, excellent. There we go. All right, let's stuff our gushes. Just trying to think here. I need to change out my oxygen bottle. There we go. Ooh, how's our soybeans doing? Oh, look at that. They're already set for harvesting. Heck yeah. All right, we'll go put this in the chicken trough. Chicken trough. Because that's actually a phrase I just said. The chicken trough. We're going to move you over there, throw you in there. I don't know why I bothered with the gate because I don't use it. Are you ever going to move? The chickens move, right? No, it's just my animals out here. I've got this powered creature deterrent, so this whole area is devoid of any spawning here. So, we're good. No fighting here. All right. We have a lot of things that need to happen. So, one of the things that we need to start working on is the composite paste, which means we need a lot of wood and a lot of oxite. So, I think we should... Oh, we can make some oil. Let's do that, as a matter of fact, because that's needed for some other stuff. I don't need a lot of it, but just a little bit. It seems to be working. Ever since I put it there, I've not had an issue. The only time I had an issue is when I ran out of power because I wasn't paying attention to this. In fact, I need to go and repair my turbines. So, yeah, it's been working just fine. I've not had any problems other than self-induced problems. So I guess we should maybe go mine up some silicon. I think it probably works a lot better when you're like on an island like this because they don't have a reason they're pushed out of the area. Like I've turned it on when they were rime tusk and I've literally just watched them walk out of the range. So they would say they definitely fixed it. So we need to go mine some oxide. Is there anything else that we're really gonna need? I don't think so. I'm probably gonna mine up some more salt while I'm out. I think what I want to do is maybe get the mission started because we have a bunch of stuff that's got to get built. Landmines, turrets, all that good stuff. I can work on a lot of it tonight. But I really want to do this one if we can tomorrow. And so that we can start working on this rime tusk armor.
Interesting. The samples you sent up earlier were analyzed by the Norex experimental team. They decided that they like what they see and want to enhance an existing lab planet side. This is strictly confidential, so it looks like you'll be playing the part of architect, builder, and lackey. How very adaptable of you. For Norex to sponsor a lab right under the UDA's nose is a big deal. A mammoth undertaking, if you will. You can't just set that sort of thing up anywhere. You'll need a spot that's likely to fly under the radar. The company have been explicit in their instructions. Try not to disappoint them.
Well then. Alright, we're going to head up there so we can find out what we need to make. And then we'll go from there as to what we got to do. And if I find some silicon on the way, we'll do that. Nessie, we're going back out. Yeah, I'm not real keen on the Norax either. But have you seen the weaponry you can get from these guys? It's so worth doing. Like, I really, really want that tactical bow. And I think technically I can get it, but I don't want to do it on... Well, I guess it's a workshop item, so I guess I could send it up there, couldn't I? Because that tactical bow looks really, really wicked. And I do have one big game license that they gave me already. See, now you got my brain working again, Amanita. But yeah, I don't like him either. Just so that we're all clear. But I guess when you're dealing with black market big game dealers, they're not supposed to be very likable. I mean, when you think about it, I'll grab this as well. Oh, hey, hello. There we go. Got my arrows back. And then, let's see here. Arm tusks over there. I'm going to have to hunt some of them down too so I can get some more epoxy going. Do you have a heavy? Yeah, you do. All right, good. I mean, I guess they're not supposed to be, you know, cute and fuzzy and friendly with you. Doesn't mean they have to be complete douches, but, you know. Here's some more oxite. There's a polar bear over there. Could actually use some more coal. We need more silica to make more concrete. I think you've got my extra bags. Yes, you do. Bum, ba, 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 ba. That'll do us for now. I'm not going to go on a huge, massive... I can always come back up here and get the rest that I'm seeing, because there's oxide everywhere up here. For now, let's just get over to where Lab 13 used to be. Oh. Well. I will take that. Absolutely.
This is the perfect canvas.
So we need a chemistry bench, a material processor, and a
I'm here to
fabricator.
supervise. I'll provide valuable feedback during the construction process.
Then we have to have 10 hedgehogs, 10 landmines, and 4 turrets fully powered with ammo. All right. So now we know what we need. Let me guess, I have more over here. Yes, yes, of course I do. Plus I have a woofie. Ah, goodness. I'm just gonna run around behind you. Behind you. In front of the wolf. I'd rather take my chances with the wolf than the rhyme tusk. We have a spare fabricator. We do have the material processor. So I'm thinking, I don't think I have to leave them here. I think I just have to put them there and then I can bring them back. We've got the wind turbine so we can provide power for the turrets. That won't be an issue. Man, this place has just like suddenly gotten very, very dangerous. I'm going home where it's safe. Oh, I did not realize that had that I got hurt from that wolf. We will take care of that when we get home. Now I'm infected. That's a blue back. So I guess we could just grab up everything that we have, throw up a quick base, put the stuff down, and then probably just pick it up again and leave. Because I don't think we have to leave it there. Guess we'll find out, huh? Oh, you know what? You got my bag of goodies. No, not that one, not that one. Yeah, that one. What's in this one? All right, let's go ahead and open this up. And then we've got some more coal. We've got some more oxide, which we're going to use to make organic resin. I'll put 2 over here, though, because I used up a bunch of it. Put our silica over here. And our stone. All right, so sort. Now, this is where I think I have to make the foundry. That big old behemoth. So we need some concrete, 8 electronics, and 5 titanium plate. Well, I have titanium in here, but... Okay, there's that. Throw that back in there. And then... electronics, right? We need 8 of those. 15 concrete. I have no idea where we're going to put the foundry. That thing is ginormous. Then the electronics. So I need 8. So I need a little bit more gold wire. 120 on the copper wire. So I need 90 on that. Okay, let's start with the gold. So we need 40. Do I have any gold in here? No. I don't have any copper in there either. And then I said I needed 90, so 118 on this. And then we need some epoxy. Sounds like I live in a zoo. All right, 1 foundry coming up. No, that's the wrong thing, L. I mean, I suppose I could move the alteration table and the shelf and put it right over here. I guess that would work. I mean, it can go over in the other area where I have the stuff that I don't use all the time. All right, so that thing is massive. How much power do you require? I think that is out in the other bag. Is like no good hookup. I know that I've got a hookup under here. There it is. So it's idle, but I still don't know what it actually requires when it does run. So what do you make? Oh, look at that, a compound bow. Oh. I'm sort of drooling over that. What else do you make? So you make all the normal stuff that my other thing does, but you make a few extra things that are a little bit higher tier. Okay. Gotta admit, I'm kind of sort of wanting that compound bow. Hammerhead axe. Huh. Not necessarily sure I need one of those, but okay. A miasmic sledgehammer. Melee poison. Shattering damage? Wow. Hardened point penetration. Wow, there's some good stuff in here. I don't use throwing knives. I can't think of a reason I would want the pickaxe. I mean, because my pickaxe... I mean, it's got a little bit better yield, but... This is all the cold steel stuff, the obsidian stuff. I do like the obsidian, especially if you want to just like smelt on the go for the most part. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else that I want in here. Okay. Right, we've got all this stuff that needs to get put back. Do I have room back here? I do. It's gonna be a little cramped, but... It's not straight. There we go. Okay, throw all this stuff in there. Put our shelf up here. I don't know what we'll put on it, but we can put stuff on it. It seems to work for me. All right, so we've got these. I don't even know how to clean these. I have no idea. With organic residue cleanser. All right. Just empty out our inventory a bit. Hey, I heard the chicken. Oh, we got 3 seeds out of that. Nice. I do not want you processing my silica. Throw that in there. Do a sort here and see what we have. We only have 8 walls. We have 4 ceilings. We have 4 angles. We don't have any ramps for it. Although I could use the roofs there. I have doors. So we could just run all of this over there and just see if it will take it. Take those just in case. And that. Throw some of this on Nessie. Wait a minute. What are you doing out of your little... You put a fence down and it just walks right through the fence? It's like I want to hang out with the horsies. Not exactly what I had in mind. Well, that answers the question if the chicken walks around or not. Oh, and then I can put this heal device away too, because I have 2 of them, and I don't know why I have 2 of them, but I do. It's a thing. Alright, is there anything... Alright, well, let's go ahead and see if we can pick up this stuff. I'll probably dump a lot of it in here. Alright, so let's pick this up. I put away my herbalism bench, so where can I throw this stuff at? Definitely not in any of those. I am going to need one of these at the very least. Got the super cooled ice over in here? Yeah. And flour can go back upstairs. The organic resins can go over here. I know that I have the other fabricator somewhere in this place. Put that in there. I could just pull out the herbalism bench for the rest of this stuff. Where did I put it? Right here? Yeah. Just throw it right there for now and throw this stuff in there. Actually, that's mine. Thank you very much. All right, so we'll pick this up. And then where did I leave the fabricator? Where is the fabricator? You know, there is such a thing as too much storage sometimes. There it is. All right. Guys, give me 1 sec. I have a phone call that I actually have to return because kind of time sensitive. So I will be right back. I'm going to turn on the fireplace so y'all can stare at it. I'm sorry. I must have accidentally moved my mouse on you guys. I didn't mean to. Was not my intent. All right. Let's go ahead and... I just realized I need to bandage myself. There we go. And I need to take care of this infected, so I need antibiotics. Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-bum. And we'll take that. There we go. All right, right as rain now. Perfect. Then, let's see, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, turn this off. So where do we make landmines at? And turrets and things like that. Let's go look. Okay. Is that a tier 4? I'm going to assume it's tier 4. All right, so here's the makeshift landmine, and this is... And then we need turrets. See, like, I'm thinking I might go... that's a tough one. Probably a gun, though. I'm thinking we're going to need a gun for this one. Now, where are turrets at? You know, it's funny because my friend is always teasing me. We play Project Zomboid at night, right? And he's always teasing me because I never, ever, ever use guns in Project Zomboid. Like, never. And I know you guys have seen me use them, but in most games where I don't have to use a gun, I will choose not to use a gun. But I'm looking at this saying, I think I'm going to need a gun for this. Where are turrets? Turrets, turrets, turrets. I'm assuming they're a tier 4 item. I don't remember what this does for me. 20 health regen in the Arctic, 10% Arctic exposure resistance, and 10% Arctic stamina regen. May not be a bad thing to have. Advanced alteration bench. Hammerhead. Let's see here. .44 physical resistance, 50 cold resistance, 50 heat resistance, and 27% exposure resistance, along with 30% health regen and 30% stam regen. Interesting. Oh, look at this thing. So that's a bunch of aluminum and some other things. I don't know what they are. It looks like carbon paste, or is that composite? Probably composite. Don't need a vestige for the head armor? Interesting. All right. I'm sidetracked. I know. Don't yell at me. Ah, here we go. So, automated defense system pistol. Requires 3,000 power. We need 4 of them, so that's 12,000 power we're going to need to run to get these things to be powered and running. Wow. All right. It's composites, electronics, and it's crafted. Oh, it's crafted at the fabricator. Okay. So it's an ADS pistol. All right. Power consumption is reduced when idle. That's a whole bunch of power we're gonna need. And then the landmines. Let's go back here. Crafted at the fabricator. Composites, electronics, copper nails, gunpowder, volatile substance. So why did you... Oh, because I didn't know it at the time. Alright, so we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. Now, the composites are made over here. Composites. So you need composite paste. Right. We could get started on our gun. I'm going to need more sulfur to make gunpowder. I'm going to let that run. Oh, that's got some steel in there too that I want to grab out. Snag that out. Throw that over in here. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff we need to clear out of here. I'm only doing it because it's nighttime and I don't want to go out in the middle of the night. That would be a bad idea. Try to get some of this a little bit sorted and put away. Grab out all of that. We got gold. We got a bunch of scoria brick, and I have no idea what to do with it. Like, scoria brick is not something that I'm really into. That's the clay brick. I'm gonna just craft one of these. I'm pretty sure this is not something that I actually like. I don't think I dig it. Oh, yeah, that's god-awful ugly. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to look like, you know, you live in a place that came straight out of hell, it works, but no thanks. Alright, so we've got the 3 items we need to take there. I gotta go put the salt away, too. Oh, we're still growing stuff, aren't we? Yes, yes we are. Now, let's go see if the chicken is actually eating our soybeans. Because that would be lovely. $55. Or is it over here eating instead of... I think I need to change the allow list. So let's see here. Press X. Fearless, Socrates, and Nessie. Pecorina. Pecorina. Yeah, Pecorina needs to stay. I don't even... Where is Pecorina? Hey, we've got 3 eggies. Pecorina, are you in here? No. There's Pecorina. Yeah, it moved. It definitely moved. Alright, so... let's make up... I need tomatoes and potatoes to make the big breakfast. Oh, I need meat, too. If I remember correctly. Oh, I didn't grab the tomatoes. Wow, I'm really not on the ball, am I? So tomatoes and meat. I can convert that into meat. Oh, I have some meat. You know what? Let's put those in there. Because I'm going to cook those later. Get some food cooked up because we're out of our big breakfast, which is really kind of sucky. I'll go salt that. Did I not grab it out? You know, I do that all the time. Give me the big breakfast. Thank you. And then throw those back in there. Man, this thing produces ice so quickly. And then I want to grab that and throw those back in there. And then I've got more soybeans. Put those in there. Now, I'm almost out of my soybean. Is it soybean, potato, carrot, or is it potato? It's potato something carrots. Where is it? Sauteed rhubarb. Oh, here they are. Potato and carrot fries. Do I have any carrots? I have no carrots. Guess what we're growing next? Eggs. Yes, yes, yes. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so we're going to grab this out. Kumara. I just want to split. All right, so when these are done, we'll pull these up and put carrots in so I can make some more potato carrot fries. Let's go ahead and sleep. Now, composites. We need to go look at what we need for, because we're going to need a lot of composites. I guess maybe we should just go do the build and see if it will allow us to pick all that back up once it's checked off the facility has been upgraded. I think it will. Why are you going so slow? Because you're overweight. That's a good reason for you to be going so slow. There we go. I'll take that. And I'll be the overweight one. Bum, 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 bum. And I need to eat, apparently, because I did not eat before we were taking off. I made all that food, and then I didn't eat. Which is kind of silly of me. There we go. We'll go ahead. I don't want to really grab that and take it with me, but I will take some of that with me. And some of that. Just so that we have a little bit of food to eat while we're out and about. Alright. Let us be jamming, Nessie. So rumor has it that No Man's Sky is going to release its expedition for the Corvettes tomorrow. If that's the case, I'm pretty sure I will be on in the afternoon to do the expedition. Because expeditions don't take long. They only take like 4 or 5 hours usually. So I'll probably do this, then break for lunch around noon or 1 o'clock-ish, roughly, my time. And then jump into No Man's Sky so we can do the expedition. So yeah, let's throw this together, and I think it'll update, and then I think I could take everything back down again. As long as I can do that, I'm happy. Because I don't want to build anything here, and I don't want to build extra stuff either. I don't need extra chemistry benches or material processors. Well, material processors you could probably always use extra, but that was like 60 electronics just to make one of those yesterday. Which is a whole lot of copper to make 60 of those puppies. I probably should have bought the spoiled food deterrent with me. Oh well. Okay. Let's grab you out and let's get started. Okay, now to find out if this is going to work. All right, that is now done. So yesterday, I shot a snow leopard. I actually have the shot of it. And I hit it so hard that it literally got stuck up in the sky from the ragdoll physics. My arrow was down on the ground, so I was able to get that. But it was literally up in the sky. It was so funny. All right. So now we can take all this down. So the next time we come here, it will be hopefully to actually do the mission. Might take us a couple trips to get everything here, but I want to build up it's going to be kind of like a tower defense with our spikes out and around to protect things, and the turrets raised up above so that we can shoot down. That's my idea anyways. All I can hear is rhyme tusk all around me. Alright, so I'm going to have to spend the evening making turrets, landmines, hedgehogs, the concrete stuff we're going to need. And probably what I'll do is I'll do like a mock-up right on the island so that I know that I've got everything. Because we already have the palisades and we have the spikes for the palisades. I think that's enough. Because I think that was 10 and 10 that I made. And I still have those. Oh, that bright red chicken coop just stands out so nicely. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo all my wiring. Blach. And blach some more. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to work on getting all my stuff put back in place where it belongs. Get my wiring fixed again. And then I'm going to work tonight, this afternoon, on getting the mock-up done for what we want for the next phase of this thing. I have sort of an idea of what we got to do, so it's not going to be fun, but it should be action-packed. How's that? Yep, absolutely action-packed. And then we will start the hunt. If we get everything done, we'll start the hunt for that armor so we can start getting that done. And yeah, so in the meantime, it was great hanging out with you guys. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. If you're over on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're over on Kick, hit the follow button. It really does help. In the meantime, stay safe, stay happy, and I will see all of you lovely people tomorrow. Bye, everyone.